Hey everyone, this is Kevin, the entrepreneur. And anyway, I will a minute or two before we start. For those who are tuning in after the fact, this is a live stream video. So, I might be responding to people that you don't see. Thankfully, YouTube saves the chat logs. And this is definitely going to be a very different video than what I normally post. Gonna get a little personal. Not gonna lie. So hey Joe, hey Carlos. Um, we have 15 people already, so you know, thanks guys. So I'm glad you guys love me. So you know what, 16. That's enough. So anyway, as I was stating before, this is going to be a more personal video than I usually do. And I don't know, maybe for some people this will not be considered a big deal, but uh, I went to the doctor's a few days ago, and well, actually, let me backtrack a little. I went to the doctor's last week to check out something because my blood pressure was a little high, and we did not know why. And so we took the blood, but the doctor, um, you know, looked, he did all the tests he could do at the moment. Asked me about my family history and decided, you know what, I've had histories of high blood pressure before, so this was probably nothing. I probably just needed to go on high blood pressure medication, and he prescribed it. He wanted to draw some blood just to be on the safe side. And so well, obviously, I had the blood drawn and set up an appointment to come back on Friday, which is, yesterday. Um, Now, for those wondering, I'm 32, so not terribly old. Have not always taken care of myself, I'll admit. And when I went in yesterday, I was hoping for basically that to have been the long and short of it. But, the doctor um, had to break the news. Like, so, Kevin, I've got some bad news for you. And he said, you have type 2 diabetes. Wait, yeah. So I was like, and granted, I knew there was a chance this might happen. Um, it's hereditary, and my diet is not the best. I mean, you see, people call me Cartman for a reason. It's because I'm not fit. I am not fit, and I complain a lot. So he prescribed to me a few medications. On top of that, he prescribed me this atorvastatin for help reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Um, I have not been having problems with my heart, but he prescribed that. Yes, anyway, and metformin, which, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure what this does. And here's the thing. Um, I don't know a lot of people have this, but I really didn't want it, and oh my gosh, it's just like, mm. And I've kind of had an up and down day because it dawned on me that my eating lifestyle would definitely have to change, and turning this around. So I thought about it. I've been doing a lot of reading, turning this around. So, and even though it's manageable, and in fact, truthfully, if I didn't change my eating habits at all, um, then I could still live the life I'm living. It's just I would be taking a lot more medication. But don't want that. I don't want that. Frankly, taking pills is a nuisance to me. And people have told me online that I need to that I'm overweight, and my own family has told me I need to lose weight. And so, you know what? I'm going to take this as a challenge, so to speak. I am going to reverse this. I'm going to do what I can to reverse it. Um, I'm going to eat better. I'm going to eat less. I'm going to minimize the soda as possible, if not completely cut it out at some point. That's going to be the hardest, admittingly. Thankfully, I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't drink Starbucks, so I don't have to cut any of those out because I don't drink it anyway. And here's the other thing: I am in a good position in terms of exercise. I don't exercise, but you know what? I I have time to fit it into my schedule, so I will be exercising an hour a day, with maybe the exception of Sunday, just because of everything going on Sundays. Like, I have a comic book shop that's like a 35-minute walk away. I'll walk there and back every day if I have to. Um, I was at a wedding today, and I've kind of been having an up and down with this because it's hard. I mean, again, it might be manageable, but you know, excuse me. So even at the wedding, I was making some different choices. I was drinking water all day. I did get a small cup of lemonade and only drink a couple sips during dinner. Otherwise, just drink water the whole time. It didn't seem like there was that much sugar in it. Uh, they had two things you could choose from. They had a chicken and tri-tip steak plate and a burger plate. Now, cheeseburger's my favorite food. I decided to get the chicken. It's just, gonna have to cut back on the burgers and the pizza. And I have to admit, the wedding got very difficult for me because of this. It was so difficult to do because of this. Because I'd passed up food I wanted to eat, um, and I I passed up the cupcakes. Those cupcakes looked good, but I passed them up. And I'm kind of going through a little swing of depression, to be honest, because while this is doable, it's gonna be hard. So, um, but I am determined to reverse this. If I'm in a position to reverse this, then I am hoping in the future I will not only be eating healthier and exercising on a frequent basis, but I can maybe go out to Olive Garden or something once in a while and not think too much about it, as long as it's a once in a while treat. And that's probably been my biggest problem, because I'm not morbidly obese or anything, but I made very poor eating choices, and the soda was a big problem, and that's going to be the toughest thing to cut out. I don't think I'm going to ever cut it out completely, but I know that the days of having 2 or 3 cans of soda a day, they're gone, absolutely gone. So that's going to have to change. I have actually discovered that, and I don't drink tea for the record. I have discovered little 7-ounce cans of Pepsi, so maybe I'll have one of those a day with dinner, and that'll be it. I might start out this week having two a day, one for lunch, one for, and I'll try to wean my way to one a day, and hopefully maybe even get it down to once or twice a week. Who knows? So Um, yeah, because it's going to be very hard to stop cold turkey. So, and by the way, this gut is going to be gone. I am going to try to get rid of this gut before the summer. And so, I guess now we get to the ultimate point of this video. First of all, I might be taking a day or two off. Um, yeah, because I this is a lot to go through, and I'm still processing it. But also, if you guys want to help keep me accountable, I do have another channel, and I know this sounds like self promotion, which maybe it kind of is. I don't know, but I want to keep you guys in the loop with how I am doing with the exercise, with the eating, but it that stuff has no place on this channel. So I will be putting it on my Aspie on YouTube channel, and I'll leave a link below. And we're gonna see exactly how long it takes to reverse this. And I am determined to reverse this. The doctor said I could do it. Two of the nurses said I could do it. I just have to change the lifestyle habits. And you know what? I was getting serious about changing um, my my diet weeks ago. So on the positive, I was already going to do this. And now the extra positive is I have a real incentive to do it, so that this isn't just something I say and can get out of. I can't get out of it now, because if I don't get out of it, if I go back to eating poorly, if I go back to drinking Pepsi every day and root beer, which once in a while would be fine at this point, but I'm going to have to make it so that's not a daily thing, then the end game could be amputated legs, loss of vision, and I'm not going to do that. I am not going to go through that. So I am going, as much as I like soda and eating out, to be perfectly honest, um, well, I like my vision a lot more. I like going to movies, so that takes precedent. So there'll be 2 more days before I can actually do something, because as you probably figured out, I'm not in my normal place. I am in Sacramento right now. Do not have time for a meetup, to be honest. But there you go. And, well, on Tuesday, the work begins. Tuesday, the work begins. And I will be documenting my progress and what I am doing on my Aspie on YouTube channel, which I will link to below after this has gone up. And you can subscribe to that channel if you want to follow my progress. And if you don't, that's fine. This channel will still have updates, but I'm depressed as I am, and I've had several times in the last couple of days where I'm like, man, I am so totally screwed, even though I'm not. I mean, I certainly don't like having to take medicine again. But yeah, uh, I'm determined to do it. We're going to document it. Even if you don't follow that channel, at the very least, you will hopefully see a thinner entrepreneur in a few months. And when I am thinner, all those people who call me Cartman, I want you to call me Stan. I want you to call me Stan. So, anyway, we're gonna end that here. Here, uh, truthfully, it's kind of hard to talk about this, to be honest, and I don't want this video to go too insanely long for the people who are not going to be watching it live. But for those who watched it live, thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching my videos. Again, if you don't want to join me on this journey, that's fine. The videos will still come here, and you'll just see a thinner me, hopefully in half a year. And if I'm not thinner, if I'm showing no signs of being thin, or heck, if I'm not updating my progress, please get on my case. Please do. Because I definitely need all the support I can get in that case. This, I want it to go away. I want this to go away. Now, for those of you who have stuck with me live and stuck to the end, here's a chinchilla for you. Hey Barry, say hi. Say hi to everyone on YouTube. He's my friend. So anyway, thank you for watching. Comment below. Thank you for subscribing and being with me. Um, see you next time.